Alabama, Mr. Brooks.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My questions are directed at Dr. Zurbuchen, but if anyone else wants to chime in, feel free. In September 2017, following a schedule assessment of remaining integration and test activities, NASA announced that it was planning to launch the James Webb Space Telescope between March and June of 2019, a 5 to 8 month delay from the previously planned October 2018 launch readiness date. Given current technical challenges, new information gained from recent deployment tests of the Sun Shield, and remaining work to complete, to what extent is the current expected launch readiness window of March 2019 to June 2019 achievable?
At this moment in time, with the information that I have, I believe that it's achievable. But I actually believe that what Mr. Young told us about an independent review is exactly what we should be doing. And frankly, I have directed the team to do just that in January. The reason I do it in January and not right now is we're going through fold number 2. Remember, what we're really spending time on right now is practicing how to unfold. We want to get this right. And so basically, we went through fault number 1, which took us a lot longer, which to a large extent, together with the propulsion system issue, also at the contractor, basically contributed to the majority of the delay. Actually, the only real delay that was on the outside of the schedule reserve that we had.
Hey, Dr. Zurbuchen, you've already answered my question. Yes. I wasn't asking for the causes of delay to date, just what the future looks like.
I apologize.
Next, when will the agency announce a specific launch readiness date within this window, and how will it determine that this new launch readiness date is realistic?
I will submit the exact date for the record because I want to have a schedule from our project office to really make sure that the review is actually can be done at the right time. I'll submit it for the record. My guess is kind of in the January, February timeframe, but I don't want to commit to that before I really talk to everybody involved.
Thank you. Next, the Government Accountability Office testimony states that the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, also known as TESS, program no longer has cost reserves to cover a delay past March of 2018. What does that mean for the project, and how does NASA plan to fund a test launch if it is delayed past March 2018?
We expect to solve the problem, with talking to, through the processes that we have to deal with this kind of unexpected expenditure, and basically deal with any delay that will come, because it would not be to the fault of the project itself. It will come from the outside.
In March next year, NASA is planning to launch tests on the Block 4 version of the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. SpaceX has experienced 2 mishaps in the previous 2 years with its Falcon 9. In June 2015, a Falcon 9 rocket was destroyed while it was carrying a Dragon cargo spaceship loaded with supplies bound for the International Space Station, and in September 2016, a Falcon 9 exploded on the launch pad while loading fuel for a routine engine test, destroying a commercial satellite. In light of these mishaps, what remains for NASA to certify the Block 4 version of the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket for the purposes of launching the test satellite?
So I was updated earlier this week that the certification type of meetings, are scheduled for the early next year, and basically involved a series of interactions with the contractor and really external views of various systems and subsystems. At the completion of that, I really trust our, the part of our agency that's doing that. I will ask them directly, is it safe to launch? I'm waiting for that process to come to its conclusion.
Do you have any concerns or reservations that the Block 4 version of the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket will not be certified in time for tests to launch in March of 2018?
At this moment in time, I don't have any such concerns.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back the balance of my time.